Hello there.
Yo, Emmett.
Yo.
What happened to the claw?
Yeah, what happened
I
with the
messed
claw?
up the claw skip, so I tried to really desperately get it again. You can see me like spamming the whip button constantly for each phase, and I'm like, all right, I'll get it next phase, and then I started getting really desperate.
Oh
But
man.
I didn't get it at all. I just did the ordinary fight.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
and then I tried to catch up by stressing the mutant, and it worked fine all the way until the actual mutant toys.
Oh yeah. I also took damage at the very on the toys, and so I had to die in roller bob.
Yeah, what is it? That fishing rod thing. It's like the cooldown of that toy is
Doesn't
really
make sense.
difficult. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. The other guy is perfectly fine.
I feel like when you do it, it's like halfway in your arm before it'll actually move back, and so you have to I have mashed the button, and sometimes it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
What 10 frames did you get though? I did.
I got
Oh, go ahead.
I got the revenge one. That's pretty much the only one I got. I got like a 5th try first level.
I got second try first level. I got clown jump. I got revenge, and I also got second try and inside the claw machine.
Oh damn.
I was going all out.
I didn't go full inside the claw machine. That one is just.
I also did
brutal.
sit skip to show because I think Jimmy was like, I better see sit skip.
Yeah, sit skip is cool. It's perhaps one of the new skips that were found. Or even newest. I think so, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if on task level, if you could do Sid, the first Sid level perfectly and have 4 health when you get there without taking any slowdowns, it would be faster. It's just usually people I got super lucky in the big long section with all the fireworks because I got in a perfect position to where I could keep moving but not slow down, but not take damage. So when I got there at 4 health, so I was like, all right, perfect. I did the optimal sit skip.
Yeah, I guess that's the thing to note about this game, that there really isn't any RNG. Everything is pseudo RNG. I believe the only actual RNG in this game is those fireworks in Sid's Workbench and Battle of the Mutant Toys. So you're really trying to end Battle of the Mutant Toys with 1 health. Mm-hmm. But it's very difficult because you tend to still get hit by the fireworks because their patterns are really random.
Yeah.
So Sid's Workbench, you're trying to get away with 3 or 2 health, but you end up with 1 anyway.
Yeah. Did you get 1 cycle? I think they said you did.
Yeah, I did. I actually got a perfect bus battle fight.
I got the 3rd hit, but I missed the 4th tire, so I got the 2 cycle. I was like, dang.
Oh man, yeah, that's a really brutal. I think a 2 cycle is reasonably. It's not maybe easy to do, but it's certainly not as difficult as a 1 cycle.
Yeah, the 1 cycle is insane. It is a lot easier now that I'm on console. I will say that. If you play this game on emulator, oh my lord, it's so much more difficult. Console's where it's at.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But I mean, I don't think I have much else to say for the run. It was a decent run. I basically got my average for the runs that I practiced. It wasn't too bad. I got all the swag in the last levels. That's what really matters.
Dude, you get a sub 22. That's a really good run for any kind of marathon, really.
That's true. I think we got to wrap it up, though. So thanks, people, for watching the race. If you want us to run Toy Story, we have a Discord. Join it. Get in it. I see all you people like, oh, I love this game. Run it. Let's go. Let's do it. All right.
All right, and on that slightly aggressive note, we will move on to the next run. JermRo is still going to be here playing some more SNES games for us. He's up next with Beethoven's Second. There's
Dude,
some
you get a sub
history
22.
to
That's
this game.
that's a really good run
so
for any
we'll give
kind
him a
of
moment
marathon.
to
Really.
get switched over. All right, and on that slightly aggressive note, we will move on to the next run. JermRo is still gonna be here, playing some more SNES games for us. He's up next with Beethoven's Second. There's some history to this game, so we'll give him a moment to get switched over. Playing some more SNES games for us. He's up next with Beethoven's Second. There's some history to this game, so we'll give him a moment to get switched over.
Okay, I think this is what I'm supposed to do. I use a monitor to play. Oh no, I have to reset the game. I use a monitor, a 4:3 monitor, to play on my SNES because for some reason this monitor is 4:3 and also has a composite and an S-video input. So I have to use this. So I have to switch between like hearing or seeing and like switching things over. So I apologize for having to reset the game. But yeah, so this is Beethoven's Second. Okay, so I've been given the go. I can start whenever. So like you said, there is a lot of history of this game. I'm very new to the community, even though there really isn't a community. Before I start, there's like 73 runners of this game, 72 runners of this game, all ranging from times from like 5 minutes or about 4 minutes, 5 minutes, which is world record, and like an hour and 30 minutes. And so when I first started this, got a 30-minute run. Now I'm 6th place with about a 7-minute run, which is still quite a bit off from world record, which would be cool to get. So this game, basically, it's based off of a movie about dogs. I'm rescuing my puppers, and here we go. 3, 2, 1, and start. So we're going to start in suburbia, rescuing Chubby. So this game is really, really interesting. The way the mechanics of this game works is, like, insane to me. So first off, you're going to see how, like, I'm doing a lot of these short hops. And the reason we do the short hops is because the way you generate speed in this game is really strange. So if I were to just jump and hold B, which is the jump button, and just keep holding it as I land, I would lose all momentum when I land. Which is a really, really strange mechanic for a platforming game, to lose all momentum when you fall. But it's it's interesting. If you let go of B, I have to take a damage there. If you let go of B and then you re-hold it, then you actually can go faster than you're supposed to. And so you'll see me doing a lot of these short hops, and what I'm doing is letting go of B in certain sections and then repressing it so I can keep my momentum.
like right here, all that section. So that was almost a perfect level 2. So the tricky thing about this game, I think the most difficult part, we're the park, we're gonna rescue Mo. I think the most difficult part about this game is actually jumping over fences, because there is no recorded anywhere. Like, obviously the world record run jumps over fences without losing any momentum. I have yet to figure out how to do it. He doesn't use input, like an input display, and there's no like documents or Discord or anywhere that I could figure out how to actually do it. So I'm just in here in the dark trying to figure it out, and I have yet to do it. So you're gonna see me on most of these like fence things. I'm gonna have to like stall because I have yet to figure it out. And so we're getting a pretty good level 2 here, and we found Mo. Now we have to take him to the mom. I don't know the actual dog's names, but I'm assuming the big one is Beethoven and the girl one is I don't know. I'm gonna go and grab this secret health over here. So this level is we heavily use the water here. So the water basically kills everything that could or gets rid of everything that could damage you. I would say it kills all enemies, but it also gets rid of this fire here. So I'm also gonna do this. There's a squirrel slightly off screen that would hurt me if I were to keep it alive. And so you'll see again, I'm losing momentum as I'm jumping over fences. I go ahead and take damage on this guy. I'm gonna take out this squirrel. The physics in this game are just insane. Everything feels wrong basically when you play this. So you're gonna see like I just like slow down a lot. Oh no. No! I let him down too early. Oh no. Okay. That's fine. That's a very costly death there, but it's okay. I didn't mean to. You're supposed to go a little bit further before you drop the dog, and I did not. So we're gonna have to replay all of this. The girl one is Beethoven, dude. That's good. So the first 2 worlds not too difficult. There's not really much to say. It's just like getting used to the platforming in this game is what's really hard. You can technically jump over those guys. It's like, I think it's frame perfect. Because I've only been able to do it like once ever. In all of my years of running this game. But you can see like I'm taking damage on like that bench. You would think that with the momentum I have, I'd be able to jump from that bench over the fire. But when you jump on the bench, your momentum just dies. So it's really difficult. So the third world here, where we're rescuing Tchaikovsky, I can't say that name, I'm really bad. When we rescue him, it's a little bit harder. We're introducing these new enemies, the other dogs. So they take 4 hits to kill, and if you're fast enough, you can actually just phase through them. But you have to be fast enough. Oh no. You can see there, like I was pressing the jump button, but because of the physics of the game, he just doesn't like to cooperate on moving platforms, which is going to be the downfall of me in this world. Because this whole world is moving platforms. So these are like dog catchers, I guess. They like shoot you with tranquilizer darts and it damages you. But you can see he's kind of like just sitting there until I get closer to him. And you can see there, I went completely through him without taking damage. Also, you'll see some of these platforms fall, and at first I didn't know which ones did and which ones didn't. There's actually just a down arrow on the ones that do fall. So if you do pick up this game, make sure you watch out for that. And you can see there, I tried to jump and it just didn't want to jump. Oh man. This game. So we're going to try all that again. So the world record run, another thing that I haven't been able to figure out, and it might seem like why is this guy running this game? But the guy who has the world record has seemed to like disappear off the face of the planet. I can't contact him or anything, which would be really cool, so we can understand this game some more. But you can, I think it's a 2-frame window, but you can essentially like damage an enemy and also jump through it while he's damaged. While he has his iframes, you can actually go through the enemy. And it saves a lot of time in this level specifically. So what you want to do is you want to get you need to generate some momentum before you jump off of platforms like that. And so I try and land as left as possible when on moving platforms so that I can generate a little bit of momentum. But then again, like sometimes sometimes he just doesn't want to jump. So, and then right here we're gonna pass through this dog and rescue Tchaikovsky. I think that's how you say it. Okay, so this level is incredibly difficult. There's a lot of just falling platforms these platforms aren't indicated which ones fall or not. So that one, I couldn't ever tell if that one was gonna fall or not. So this one, here's a pretty tight jump that I did not get. Okay. You can also pick up the dog and eat at the same frame, or on the same kind of thing. Oh, I did not make it up there. So there's a top route and a bottom route. Obviously, I think the top route is much faster. And I also think you get like a full health up there. But I did not make that jump. It's pretty tight to make. Oh, I'm going to take damage here. It's fine. Because she's right here. So I'm going to have to get a game over, unfortunately. The beginning of 4-1, where we're rescuing Dolly. So we're almost actually done with the game. We only have 2 levels left. So it's a really, really quick game. There's 2 damage boosts we take here at the beginning, so I'm gonna have to just die, because it would take longer for me to try and get through all of this without taking damage than it would be to get a game over and to restart in that level, which is kind of insane. So we're gonna go back here. So this one is gonna introduce a new enemy, and it's a mixture of a bird and a bat. So you're going to see both enemies. This one has the bird more frequently. In the next level, I don't think you're going to see the bat at all because I don't do bottom route. Which I'll talk about the routes in a second. Okay. So you're going to see, also when I land on platforms, you see like I kind of slide a little bit. Oh, no. Okay, you need to die. All right. And so it also introduced these things, these like branches that you can jump on, that are kind of spooky. And then it also introduces these crumbling platforms, which can kill all momentum. Okay, and we made it. So here comes the last level where we're coming up on time here. So again, I'm going to take an intentional death here because my route... the bottom route involves going through a bunch of enemies and doing a bunch of frame perfect barks to pass through certain enemies and stuff, which is insane. I don't know how the world record holder does it. Maybe if I play this game a little bit more, I could figure it out. But we're gonna do a much safer and only slightly slower top route, which the slower part is actually just getting up there. This whole section is kind of hard to navigate. So once we're up here, though, we take 2 hits of damage. And then we're off. So we basically kill all the enemies. If we could pass through them, we would. But again, I'd still know how to do it. So we kill all of them. Towards the end, it's just a long section of a bunch of fire and a bunch of twigs. Which, if you look on the branch, what are they called? The logs. The logs that I'm going to be jumping on that act as bridges, they have like little twigs on them. And those twigs actually damage you, which is kind of insane. So we're going to go for a pretty risky strat here. Okay, we got it. So like you saw right there, I passed straight through the guy. And we're coming up on time real quick. And 1, 2, 3, and that's time. 9:54. Not bad. Hooray, we have saved the puppies. So yeah, that's Beethoven's second. It's a really... It's like the most infuriating game I've probably ever played in my life. The controls are really, really bad. The physics of the game are horrible. So, of course, it's the perfect speed game. So, if anyone wants to pick it up and they have questions about it, I would be happy to help with as much as I know. I will continue to try and get answers because the community needs to know. But yeah, we saved the puppies. They're running behind schedule, so I'm going to bounce. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more gameplay, twitch.tv/JermRo/subscribe. Yeah, get in there. See ya.